Where do you think you would be if you didn't go to Covenant House and you weren't in this program?
6 feet under, just the name on a tombstone. At that time I knew I needed help in the most desperate way, and that's where I met Dr. Anna Nazif. And Dr. Anna Nazif mentioned that I don't just need meds to help myself, I need a psychiatrist. That's where I met Dr. Kyle as well, and he's been my psychiatrist ever since.
For so many of these youth, they've just never had the help that they needed. And so once they actually get the help, their mental health is no longer an issue, their housing is no longer an issue. It just opens up a lot of possibilities. So we've got several youth who've gone back to school, graduated, and are in college. Having someone who was homeless, destitute, heavily into drugs, and mentally ill, go from that to taking college courses and working on a career is an incredible shift over a 3 or 4 year period. But that's really how long it can take. So we have several youth who've gone back to school. We have several youth who are in that transition period where they're just now starting to feel like they can breathe and start to have some wellness in their life. And then we have some youth who are just at the beginning of their journey with our program.
How old are the participants?
The participants, when they start with us, are typically between the ages of 17 and 24, with the average age being somewhere around 20 or 21. The outflow is, usually when the youth are 25, 26, those are the times when we start seeing them living on their own.
Shortly after I turned 19, started going to Covenant House. Ended up having a place for a bit with my girlfriend while she was pregnant. But after we broke up, had fights, I moved to my neighbor's place, and he ended up stealing everything I owned. It's my first place, fully on my own, and it was a big step for me. And it helped a lot. And then in August, I moved to PCA, and that was a big help. But biggest help was Dr. Steve diagnosing me with type 2 bipolar. He ended up giving me medication, mood stabilizers, rather than just straight antidepressants. Feels a lot better rather than having just ups and downs. I'm just doing this instead, and so I can just roll with the swings rather than being consumed by them or just being taken over by them.